You guys, James here, and I'm with
Brett, and this is our Premier League predictions for next season.
So we're going to look for a top scorer,
Top assister,
best goalkeeper.
and the 3 relegated teams and the surprise team. So, here we go.
Let's get on with this.
So guys, this is my predictions for next season. First, I've gone for Manchester United. I think they can retain their title, hopefully get their 22nd. I am a supporter of them, and I think David Moyes could do a half decent job. Second is Jose Mourinho even at Chelsea, and I think they can do very well this season. Lukaku obviously back from West Brom, looking to see how well he can play. Manchester City third and Spurs fourth. I think for Tottenham, if Bale is playing like he did last season, if not, then I don't think they'll do a great job. I mean, Soldado, he's a great player. He scored that penalty against Crystal Palace at the weekend, but I'm not sure if they can do that well without him. Anyway, outside the Champions League spots, it's Arsenal, 5th. I don't think they will have a very good season, especially after that bad start at Villa. But, I mean, you can't take anything away from them. Benteke and Agbonlahor were brilliant. So then, 6th is Everton, 7th Liverpool. I don't think they're quite good enough to reach around the Champions League spots. And 8th is Aston Villa. Might be a shock to many people, but as I said, against Arsenal, they were just class. Absolute world class. Benteke, what a player. And yeah, that's my predictions of the top 8.
So guys, now it's the real C4C's predictions really. So I think top, I kind of want Man City to win, but I'm not sure if Man United will bag it. But hopefully Man City will bag the win. And then I think Manchester United could come second. It's out of those two, first and second. And then third, I'm saying Chelsea, because Chelsea are building up their squad. They're a very strong side, and yeah. Now fourth, I've gone for someone different. I think Villa, because they've got Benteke, Agbonlahor, and I watched a game of theirs, and they are just so strong. Their pace is incredible. They work so good together. But yeah, they're my Champions League spots. Now we're moving on to number 5, and I think that will be Spurs. Hopefully Bale will go back to them, because he does have it injured. He is injured at the moment, and yeah. So 6th, Arsenal. I'm not sure really what to say about them, but I'm moving on to 7th, Everton. They always do alright. They haven't got the bestest team, but they always do alright. Now 8th is my own club, Liverpool. They've bought a couple of new players. I'm not sure if Suarez is going to go, but I think they are a good, strong team, but they're not good enough for the big teams like Manchester City, Man U, Chelsea, and teams like that, really. So that's my predictions. I reckon they might not be correct. Just leave a comment what you think.
The 3 teams I think will get relegated this season. 18th, Sunderland. I don't think they have the class to stay up. They've lost Mignolet, and now I just don't think they play great football. 19th is Hull. I'm not sure that they have the depth in their squad to survive the drop of the Premier League. They do have some class players, but if a Championship team gets to the Premier League, they need to buy plenty of players that are going to help them to survive. And I'm not sure that Hull City have done that and spent their money wisely. But remember, leave your comments. What do you think? 20th is Cardiff. They have some good players, some ones that have plenty of potential, and some that have played a lot through the years, like Craig Bellamy. But I think that last place will be theirs. These are just my predictions. What are yours? Well, that was kind of dramatic. Let's go on to James's predictions and see who he thinks will be getting relegated in the Premier League this season.
Now for my teams that I think will get relegated. The 3 teams that got promoted from the Championship to the Premier League. I just don't think they'll be good enough to handle the pressure from the other teams. But in 18th place, we have Crystal Palace. They've lost a lot of good players, and I just don't think they can be a strong enough team for this Premier League. Now for 19th place, we have Cardiff City. They are a good side, but once again, they just don't have the strength to carry on. I think they will do better in the Championship than the Premier League. They are a good side, but we have to give them all the credit for getting to the Premier League. But I don't think it's their season. Now for 20th place. The people who will come last, the people who will take the worst position, that is Hull City. They're a good side, I have to admit, but they just can't handle the pressure. It's so hard for them to keep in this. I think they'll just get relegated. It's a tough time for them. That's my predictions. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our emotional predictions with Brett here. But yeah, basically, sorry if it was a bit emotional, but it's just what we thought.
Yeah, it's just what we thought. Remember, do actually leave your comments of who you think will what positions each team will be in the Premier League next season, and watch out for our top scorer, top assister, and much more to come.
So like, comment, subscribe, and peace.